and then over to you.
Okay, now I have to
spotlight the other. That's it.
Spotlight this one.
Great.
Yeah. Oh, it looks like it has a terrible delay again, but this time it won't matter. So let's bow in. Onegaishimasu. So today I wanted to experiment a little bit in different ways, which I also am not so familiar with it. So I hope you accept that we practice together, although I'm not really expert in these movements yet, but you will be part of my learning process. And the main theme is really to get more flexible in the upper body, to do some groundwork with the fluffy toys. And then afterwards, we do some little bit of walking training as well. So we start just with warming up. The feet, you put the front of the foot, you keep on the floor and just turn the heel, the whole foot around it. Both directions, really warm up the foot. And the other foot. And then the toes, grabbing and letting go. Grabbing and letting go. Then the knees. You can hold the hand over the knees to also feel a bit what is going on and how they feel. Just slowly turn in one direction. And then change direction. And then slowly go down as much as you can by still staying with the whole foot on the floor. So it might be just to here, that's fine. If you can go further and really down, it's also good. And then we slightly change. So you keep the feet a little bit open in the front and you spread the knees over the toes so you can stay upright in this position. And then go up again and down. So you need some kind of balance. More difficult is without holding, so just go up, go down. And easier is with the hands on the knees. Okay, and the hips. Just do a big circle. All whole possibility that you have. And the other direction. Okay, and then we try to make like a wave in the upper back. So you start by going forward like this, and then circle in, forward. Your chin helps in the way that you go like this forward, and then tuck your chin in by going back. You can start small, just up here, and you can go further down. And then the same, but the other way around. So you tuck your chin in, make a round back here, go down, and come up again like this. tuck your chin in and come up. Okay, then we take the head. First you do a circle in the way that you do the circle with your nose. So like this. Again, you can start small circle and then make it bigger. And the other way around, first small and then go bigger. And then a slightly different circle is more up here. So like drawing a circle with your with the tip of your head. And the other direction. Okay. When you stand like this and you open one side and really open the whole front to the arm. You can follow the arm with your head. And then the other side. Opening up the front, extending. Then you go back like a figure 8. First small, slow. And then you can speed it up. Really your center moves and the arm follows. On the other side, first small, slow. And then faster. Leading from the center and just let the arm really swing without any additional movement from the arm. Okay, then start going up and back, up and back, up, back. So really come back to the center here, go through the center, up and back. And when you go back, of course, the whole upper body moves. Your hip is twisting. Oh nein. Nick, dein Handy ist irgendwie ausgeschaltet. Das ist sicher deiner. Sorry. Ist gut, oder was? Sorry, I had We had a phone call also. Okay, so then the other side goes up through the middle, lead back, and up, lead back, and up, lead back. So this you can also speed up a little, but really extend to the back. And the other side again. Okay, then the next one, you go up, and at the same time the other one goes down. And you sink into your knees, so you're touching the floor here. Then you change hands, and the other one goes up. And you come up. And then the same one, down, change hands, come up, go back, come to the front, and again go down. Okay, maybe I show it once more. So you start by going up, turning. You reach down to the floor. And you change hands. Completely turn your whole body to the other side. Come up. And then you can just let it fall down to the back. And then start again here, going down. Change over. Going up. Let it fall to the back. Then start again here. So try again. Okay. And the next one, just go to the side, go up and to the side. And then the other side. Reach up and bend to the side. And slowly start bending in a bigger angle. Slowly go further down. Okay, and then from here, please watch. So you go up, you extend to the side, more, then you slowly kind of turn your whole body, and then you just let go, then come up with the other hand. So I show again, up, tilt to the side, turn, and then let it drop, and come up on the other side. Tilt again to the other side, more, turn, and come up here. So try that. Okay, and the last one. Stand a bit wider, I show it first. Then stretch up, stretch to the front with a straight back until you reach the floor. And then you curl in, coming up. So from the side, go up, come forward and down. And then curl from the lower back up and stretch up again. So try. Okay, and then maybe a bit more difficult is the other way around. So starting from here, folding in, stretch forward, coming up, folding in, stretch forward, coming up. Try this. Beautiful, really good. Great. Okay, so get your fluffy toys ready. So I'll show it first. We put the toys in the front. And the first exercise, this one, I grab it with my toes like this. And then I go back and I let them go here. Come forward, grab the next one over the other side of the shoulder. And the third one over here and back. And then of course, same way back, grabbing the toys and bring them back. Okay, try. Cool, with one foot only, that's perfect. So, of course, if you want it to be close to a backwards roll, then it shouldn't be that your feet go in the middle over your head, but instead you should choose one side So once to the left and then to the right. Okay, try some more. Jamais. Okay, great. So the next one will be from one side to the other. So maybe you have to arrange that you have space. I'll show it. Ah. So to the other side. Try to keep your hands here, so not touching the floor, but you have some kind of an active position here. So turning from one side to the other. Okay, try. Ouch. Okay, great. And the last one. You just grab one of the toys. You start like this, and then you extend. You turn to here, and continue turning. And go back to this kind of concentrate, how do you say? Condensed position. Then extend, turn, go back together again. Okay, good. So now the toys have a break. Next one is maybe a bit tricky, but the main thing about this exercise is that you try to go on this part of your back, so really around on the shoulder belt, but don't go on your neck. So your weight shouldn't be on your head, but on your shoulder. And I'll show first. You hold your legs like this, and then you really tuck your head in, and you push yourself up on this shoulder belt, and then you come forward. So I'll show from this side, tuck the chin in, go to the side, and you can push yourself up with the feet. And back. Try this. So watch again. So the idea is to really be able to do it slowly. And if you see my mat, I actually want to turn here and then come up here. So I turn up on my shoulders like this. I really push myself up and then I come forward. That's like a line here and then 90 degrees to come up. But you should be able to do it slow. Okay, next one is an easier one, maybe. So, like this, and then on the side, on this side where your knee is in front of you, you turn your head, and then just go down to the floor, push yourself up again. So now this leg, you turn, lean to the floor, and come up this way. So it should be smooth. But it's always starting with your head turning, and then landing on the floor, and go up on the other side. Head turns, landing. So, and you're just landing like this, like with a push-up. Right? Okay, and the next one. Start like this. Then you put one leg up and you push yourself up into the bridge, extending this arm. And then you come forward into complete contraction. And from here, you just push yourself up into a squat position. So same back, down here, completely contracted, and unfold. So again, put your foot up like this, push yourself off, extend, and turn up, and then into squat. Try. Derwin, it's the other arm. So yes. So if you're not sure, just watch again, otherwise continue. Can you see it at all? So this foot comes up at the same hand extent, pushing up and over. Then this hand makes a big circle, and you come to here. And you push yourself up into the squat position.
Okay.
What was that?
I got a spider in my ear.
Okay, the next one, or the last one probably, is from here, starting from here, extending, then turn to here. And now, like a scorpion, you lift your arm and your leg, fold it over, and then this follows, and you push yourself up, and then come back down again. So extend, roll over, the leg comes up, turns, and push yourself up into this bridge again, and down. Extend. Give it a try.
Yes. No. Again.
Yeah, nice, Jutta, very nice. Yes. Beautiful. Okay. So it's kind of, yeah, I think it helps you to get more mobile and also to work in an efficient way. So like this last one, you're using the weight of the leg to turn yourself over. So yeah, these are some exercises I stole. I can send you the link from where I got it. If you're interested, I put it on the WhatsApp. So grab a bucket. So we start with first tsuburi, but this time we stand parallel with the feet, and then you lift up. When you cut, you go down on your knees. You stay down there, and then you cut again and you come up. So cut, come down, cut, come up, cut, come down, cut, come up. Like this. Okay, some points here. So when you come down, it sometimes happens that you go so like this, so like pulling yourself back here and leaning forward here. So you kind of like stretch to both directions. So cutting too much to the front and then having to lean back here. So try to really just do this. Do this. And then with the sword, do this. So you're really kind of straight. Of course, you are leaning a little bit forward because of the sword, but in this case, much less than when you're standing and cutting like this. Your back is much more straight here. Okay, try again.
Hello. Hi.
Okay, maybe shake out your legs a little bit. I personally like the other one. So we often do this, maybe, or I knew this one before. But then to cut here while still down is a much different feeling. So it can easily happen that you pull your back here, but instead have a long feeling in the back, also when you're down here. And then push yourself up and don't push yourself to the front. So it's really necessary to stay in the vertical, really just go up and down, and then it's much easier. So go straight down, go straight up, go straight down, go straight up. Go, a couple of more. Oh, okay, one more thing. Now I only see it now. it's much more difficult if you try to keep your feet on the floor. In this case, it's better to lift your heels. Can you see it? So when you go down, you should lift your heels. Otherwise, you're like this, and it's almost impossible to keep the back straight. So try again. Yes. Yes. Okay, good. Now I'm not sure. Brandon, are you here?
I'm here. Yeah.
What can I do if I want not just to pin one video, but that everybody sees all the videos?
Yeah, they can just cancel the spotlight. I mean, you can just everyone can just click on gallery view if they can see.
I cancel the spotlight and
Yeah,
then
yeah. Everyone can click on gallery view. If they're using their phone, they will only be able to see like one person at a time, or maybe 3 people.
Yeah, that's true.
But they should still be able. If you press gallery view, they can see.
Okay.
Yeah. You have to see.
Yeah, so I first pin my video, but afterwards you can you can see. Okay. So my idea now is that we all know first worry. So everybody will practice first. I will say to somebody, okay, you can watch now everybody else. And the idea behind it is to really get a feeling of different bodies, to watch at different bodies and maybe see differences which you can pick up for yourself and meet these different bodies.
Yeah, you don't need to cancel the spotlight. You don't need to cancel the spotlight.
Now you start. No?
Andrea, you don't need to cancel the spotlight. You just need
okay,
to
so everybody gallery view. And dealer can start to watch. So all the others do first to Buri, and dealer can watch. Everybody else.
I think your connection is going a bit, Andrea. So it's good timing.
My connection.
Yeah, it's a little bit. Yeah. Well, it's not. It's good timing then.
Okay, that's bad. Okay, connection. Okay, maybe people shouldn't turn towards the video, towards the screen, but to the side. It's easier to see. Yes.
Yeah, for me it will be better. Thanks.
So watch at the neck, watch the lower back, watch at the knees, if you can see the feet. Okay, then let's change. Can we have Julie watching? And everybody else just continues. also really try to see what would it feel for yourself if you were in this body. Where would you feel tense maybe? Or where would you feel maybe better than you usually feel? Or really try to connect with each one. Okay, then we have Adrian, and for so you don't get too stiff, everybody, you can do Sengo Giri now. So trotting forward and to the back. But otherwise, just keep on doing. And Adrian can watch. Try also to see where is the balance. Are they leaning forward or backward? Where is tension? Where are they adding force where it's not necessary? Okay, thank you. And then it's Derwin. Yeah. With this movement, it's also nice if you watch, for example, where does it start? With no, just continue, Ellie. Yeah. So where does someone start the movement? Where does the turn start? Okay, great. And then we move into second Suburi. So lifting the sword up, cutting down. As explained before, we continue with the same exercise. So when you go up, it's important that you kind of push the sword up. So it's really this kokyu feeling by going up instead of just pulling it up with your backhand. So push it up and then start the move from the hips, turn and step. Up, turn and cut. Yeah, します。Okay, now Ellie, you can watch before you ruin your ceiling then. So the others just continue, you don't need to listen. With this movement, it often happens that while they're going back, there's kind of like a stretch in the body. They're not connected anymore. There's a disconnection. So this in some you can clearly see. Okay, then we have Jutta. Jutta, you can watch and the others continue.
I'm wondering if I can do this.
Or you just do then the Sengo Giri instead, maybe. Or yeah. And don't kill the cat, please. Also interesting to see what happens with the head. Is it
I have
too-
a question.
Yes.
When you go up in the back, are you supposed to like go further back before you make the cut?
Exactly.
Or just go up and go down?
No, so you go up here, and then while you turn the foot and the hip, you just drop your sword. Can you see it? So from here,
Yes. Okay.
and the sword drops. And then you...
Yes. Thank you.
Okay, so last change. So Sarina can watch and Jutta can continue training. Okay, the others continue, but Jutta, can you watch again? So from here, you go up here, and the tip is still up. And then when you turn, when you shift your hip, the tip drops. And then here. Yeah? Try.
I wonder if I can do this.
Yes, yes, that's it. Hey, so any questions to that? I think we have 5 more minutes, but maybe there's a request for something or a question.
I have a question about second Saburi.
Yes?
So I know that, so what I saw when I was watching people doing it is that a lot of people really turn their shoulders. So I'm going to have to do this on my knees. So I'm saying, so they're coming very much open, very here. They're plain, like I would see for third Saburi, we're coming here. And I'm finding that a lot of people are very open here. So if you can help us to understand the angle of the hips and the angle of the shoulders at the raised point in second Saburi, I'd like to revise that, if that's okay.
Thanks for the question. It's a really good question. So when we're in Kenkamaya, we stand homey, right? The hip is like this. The shoulders are like this. And then this decides in a way how the bokken should be naturally. As soon as I do this, for example, to push it straight, there's a misalignment, right? So just fold it, put it in naturally, how it falls when your hips are turned like this. And then when you move backward, you just move into a different homey, the opposite homey. So again, your hips are like this, your shoulders are like this, and this decides the angle how your shoulders and your arms are. So this is an overstretch or a twist in the body. it would be then more like a hitoemi position, but it's not. Because what you want to do is, if you're working with a partner, when you do the move of the second tsuburi, you go offline, but you're still towards your partner. You're not like this. You want to see in between your both arms towards the front. If you would be hitoemi, you would be more like this. You have to look here or somewhere strange. So from hami to again hami, and this decides the angle of the shoulders. Yeah.
Thank you.
Other observations or questions? Did you see differences? Yes, I'm glad.
Yes.
And did you see points which you can improve in your own form by watching other people? Was that helpful?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Okay. Good.
Yeah.
And I saw that some kids also joined us. That's great. What's your name?
What's your name? You shy. This
Okay.
is
Nice.
Well,
to meet
I
you.
can tell the children as well as the adults present that when we were doing the rolling, especially the rolling over on the side, my cat just came and laid next to me and did exactly the same thing.
That's excellent. Okay, so let's finish off here. どうもありがとうございました。
どうもありがとうございました。